Good evening. Dancing with Werewolves here. I'm doing a special custom video for a family member of mine who had requested it. I'm here with like no makeup on my eyes at all. I just have like my foundation laid and the basics done. So a family member of mine had reached out and asked if I would do their makeup for their grandson's wedding. And I was going to and I would have loved to, but it turned out that I'm not available that day. I had other plans that day. So she showed me a picture of what she wants to achieve for her makeup look for that wedding day. And I told her I would do a video tutorial on how to actually get this look herself at home. It is a very, very simple look, so hopefully I'll be able to do a good tutorial where she'll be able to follow it herself at home. So Mary, this is for you. This is the look here that she's going for. Hopefully you can see it. It's super simple. The face, just like slight blush, which I've applied already over like a very, very, very light foundation and maybe some translucent powder. And then her eyes are what stick out the most. They're dramatic, but they're not overly made up. They're not very smoky. They're not very dark. She just has on very like shimmery eyeshadow with some mascara and maybe like a false lash. And then she has some highlight on her inner corner. Her cheeks and her lips are just like a glossy pink. So this should be pretty easy to achieve. So I will take you through this step by step and we'll see what we can come up with. So for this look, you really don't need much as far as eyeshadow goes. Any palette that has like a kind of like shimmery peach story to it would be just fine. I'm using this one by Iconic London, and it's got a lot of neutral you know, browns and peaches in there, and these lighter peach colors are going to be perfect for this. So any palette at the store that just has like a very soft neutral peachy tone to it, and you want to make sure you have some of the shimmers in there to get that more shimmery look. So again, her eyes are not very dark at all. They're very, very light. So I think I'm gonna go in with, you just need a fluffy brush. If you don't have these, you wanna get these. These are very important. You never wanna apply eyeshadow with like those little spongy things on a stick that come with like the eyeshadow palettes at the store. Throw those away. You will never be able to get a good eyeshadow look with those. So invest in, I mean, you could even get e.l.f. brushes for like $2 or $3 at Target, but make sure you have one that looks fluffy like this and another one that has like a flat edge to it. And that's pretty much all you'll need for this look, is just the two. So we're gonna start with the fluffy brush, and we're going to, in her crease, she has a little bit darker like taupey color. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. Right here. So it's like, it's called Ultimate Tan. It's just a very, very, very light brown taupey color. So you're just gonna put this very, very gently into the crease of your eyelid. And the key to making it look really super nice is just making sure it's really blended. Making sure there's no harsh lines, no splotchy areas or patchy areas. And the key to that is just blending. So when you have this fluffy brush like this and you're going into just your crease area, you're gonna wanna just make sure you go back and forth, just like a windshield wiper, and blend everything in. So I'm gonna do that to the other side. and that is your base. I should mention too, before you start putting the shadows down, you want to put like a primer over your eyelid. I started out with just a concealer. You can use concealer, you can use eye primer, but you want to make sure you don't skip that step because it'll make sure your eyeshadow stays in place all night and it doesn't crease or smudge. And it'll just make it look fresh all night long. So start with that before you start with any color on your lid. So the next color I'm just gonna put on is the lightest peach shimmer shade I have, which is right here. As you can see, this lady has, her eyelids are very shimmery. And it's like that peachy champagne color. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our other brush, the one with the flat head. We're gonna dip it into this peachy color right here. And this one you kind of wanna just pack it on your lid instead of like going back and forth. You're just going to lightly tap and you're just putting it on the lid. So you're not putting it all over the eyelid or the crease, you're just putting it on just on this bottom part of your eye socket right here. And you want to like build up the color a little bit. With these lighter shades, you want to make sure that they are opaque and they're not like too light to be seen. So just keep kind of like building up the coverage. As you can see, that's really nice and pretty and shimmery. So you can keep going until you get the color that you want. They are buildable. You just keep packing more and more on. Okay. And again, this girl, her eye look is very simple. Normally I would go in and add more dark, to the outside edges and, smoke it out a bit. This look does not have that. It's nice because if you're not like an expert at makeup, this is a very simple look to achieve. So all I'm gonna do right now is just go back in with that ultimate tan color that we started with and just go back lightly and just go back over that crease. Now that we have our eyelid color on, just go back and define the crease a little bit, blend everything in together. And that is it. That is it. So the last step, this girl has a lot of highlight on her eyes and her cheeks and her lips, and it looks really pretty. So I'm gonna add that as a final step here for the eyes. So you can just use a little tiny brush like this. You could use your same flathead brush if you wanted to, if you didn't have a smaller one. This is just a smaller one that's a little bit easier to apply. So the highlight is gonna be like your very lightest color that you have in your palette. It should be close to like a very white champagne-y color. So I'm gonna put this on, and what you wanna do with your highlight is you wanna just put it right under your brow bone. Just kind of like sweep this on. And this will just draw attention to your eyes and make them pop, and it's just it plays off of where the natural light would hit, and it just gives a little bit of, see how it makes it just kind of sparkle a little bit when the light catches it, as opposed to this side, you don't see that sparkle. There it is, right there. So again, you can put as much or as little as you want of the highlight. It goes right under your eyebrow. I'm gonna do the other side. Super pretty. See, it just gives that little like extra pop to it. And then she also has a lot of the same highlight in the inner corners of her eye. And again, it just gives that extra little pop. So all you do is you just take the same brush and kind of just dab it right in the inner corner of your eye. Just like that. Do the other side. I'm gonna add even a little bit more because she has so much on her. She has it really defined in the inner corner. Okay, and then I'm going to take that same highlight color and just another fluffy brush, and we're gonna add a little bit of highlight right here to the cheekbones, right over the Cupid's bow right here. She has a lot. This is a very shimmery look, so just like this, take it. Look at how that makes it shine so pretty. Just kind of blend it in. It goes right under the cheekbone there. See how when I turn my head and it catches the light, it gives it something extra. 'Cause I guess we want to be extra, right? For a wedding, it's a very pretty look. It's so simple, but it's, you know, it goes a long way too. So just kind of. Okay, so you can brush out any little fallout that you get from the eyeshadow. And then the highlight too, I'm gonna take, she has a lot on her upper lip. Cupid's bow right there. And she has some down in the bridge of her nose. And then, it looks like she has a little tiny bit of definition under the eye. There's no eyeliner under her eye. It's just she's using powder. So I'm gonna just take a little flathead brush. I'm gonna get this top to top, just a light brown. And I'm just going to lightly, right on the lash line below my eye, just lightly line it. Okay, and then let's see what she has. So she has mascara and eyeliner. She doesn't do the winged eyeliner like the cat eye that I normally do. It's very simple, just lined right across the eyelid. It's not very thick, it's just like a thin, simple black line. So my suggestion is always these liquid eyeliners. So you can get them, you just have to make sure that they have this point that looks like a Sharpie marker. It's just easier, it gives you more control. So I'm just going to lightly line the top of my eyelid, and I normally do this a lot, like thicker. Than I'm doing right now. And I usually need 2 hands, so pardon me. So just like that, very simple. It's easier for me to kind of like tug on the outside of my eyelid and just pull it so I can just draw that straight line all the way across. Just like that, simple. You can, if you wanted to like smudge it out a little bit, hers might be smudged out a tiny bit. You could take a little brush before it dries, just kind of like go over it, like rub it, blend it in a little bit. You see how that just kind of like blended in a little bit? So it's not just like a harsh black line. It's up to you. I usually always leave it like a harsh black line. So that is the completed eyeshadow and eyeliner. Now we just have to add mascara and go in with a lip gloss. So black mascara, I always recommend waterproof, especially for weddings. If you're gonna be crying or something, you wanna make sure your makeup's not dripping off your face, right? So you wanna get a nice waterproof mascara, black. She's got super black lashes. So just go and coat your lashes, and she's wearing it pretty heavy, so I'd do a couple of coats. And she's also got it heavy on her bottom lids too, or her bottom eyelashes. Other one. And she's obviously got like fake eyelashes on. I don't really need them. I don't really wear them ever just because I don't need them, but you can get them if you want. Okay, so the eyes are done. I have this problem where, see, my eyelashes are so long they like actually touch the bottom of my eye, so I have to wipe this away with a brush. Okay. So the last thing is, so you can see the eyes look really similar. And then she's got some really glossy pink, baby pink lips. So I just got it's just a liquid lip, pink, baby pink color. So I'm just gonna put those on my lips. Any color, I mean, any brand. It's fine. I normally do not wear this color. It's really light for me. I normally wear like darker reds or browns even, but this is what this lady's wearing, so doing what you wanted, doing it exactly how the picture is. And she's got really glossy lips, so on top of that lipstick that you just put on, the pink one, you want to add some gloss, just like a clear gloss. You can buy it anywhere. And just put that all over. Make them super shiny. Okay, that's it. It's super simple. I hope it helped. You can just, I mean, it's nice when you have these videos because you can stop and start and pause when you need to, just to get all the steps in, but that is the look for you, Mary. I hope that you like it and that you can follow it pretty easily. It is pretty simple. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I wish I could be there to actually do it for you. I would love to, but it is not gonna work for me. So hopefully this helps. And if anybody else out there has another look that they would like to achieve with some help, let me know, send me a picture, and I'd be more than happy to do this for you as well. So everybody have a nice night. Take care. Bye.